Yeah, go ahead and start it, I guess.
All right, let's
And then
get
you
it.
could edit it later if you want.
Yeah. All right, guys, welcome back. I'm out here with Dante. What's up, bro?
Hi, what's going on?
Hell yeah, man. So how old are you now?
Uh, 35 going on 36.
Okay.
Yeah, next month will be, well, let's see, a couple months. Yeah.
Right on.
June 16th.
Yeah. So this will be the first interview I've done where I actually know the person. We went to high school together. Like I was telling you, bro, I'm just happy to see you, bro. And like regardless of addiction or whatever's going on, you look good.
Thank you.
You know, you don't look shot out.
I am,
I've met a lot of people,
but I am.
and they're I understand, man.
See,
So
after
yeah, let's
so
just get into it.
after let's see, what was it? After high school, I started training. It was boxing.
Yeah.
And I what can I say? I just I never got into drugs. I was never, you know that. I was never into drugs, and what happened was, I guess, when I was, we gotta move.
All
Can we
right.
cut it? Let's get
Yeah,
going.
yeah, yeah.
And this take two, Dante, Tucson, Arizona.
Hell yeah, good seeing you, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we just had to leave, guys. You know, we're near a certain area, and I'm pretty sure, you know, the police, man, they're just patrolling, clearing the alleys. So
Yeah, we had a little situation where, like, we were about to start an interview, and what happened was an officer came in, like, told everybody to get the fuck out, basically.
yeah.
Yeah.
And it still makes me nervous, bro. Even though I haven't done shit for like almost 5 years, like it still makes me nervous, bro. Like just because I've gotten hemmed up so many times.
Oh man.
Jail, prison.
Yeah,
so
all
it just
that
makes me nervous.
Yeah,
man.
it kind of sticks to you. It traumatizes you in a way.
So as far as like your history with addiction, like how did that start? Because in high school we were some badass wrestlers.
Yeah, we were. Right?
So I guess like sum it up or talk about whatever you want, brother.
Hold on.
Yeah, just
okay, we're back. We're back. Okay, we're back. And so the question was, when and how did addiction start? Okay, basically, let's see. Okay, I've heard rumors that I've been an addict my whole life. That naturally, sometimes we're just addicts and we don't even realize it. Even though we haven't started a drug, we're addicts already. However, I don't look at things that way. I look at things in a manner or per se, so whatever, to the point where like I became an addict now that I've started a hardcore drug when I was I believe I was 28. Yeah, I was 28 years old. And what happened was my girlfriend of 7 years left me for another man, and I ended up selling my house because I couldn't wake up there. My cousin passed away. My best friend got shot in the back of the head while he was in a fist fight. I lost my job. Another friend hung himself when he was 18 or 19 in jail. The list goes on. And yeah, so besides all the bullshit I could, etc., whatever happened, I went to my first blood cousin, who was like, "Hey, bro, you've tried Percocets for your back, right?" And yeah, and he knew I was a little addicted to those. It wasn't major, but what he told me was that if you do this stuff on foil, it's gonna make you feel better, and you won't get hooked.
Mm-hmm.
Now I knew better than that, but I felt like doing something really fucking stupid. And what happened was I just jumped right into it because I just, yeah. I even drove to Miami. It was a tough situation that month that I went through with all that stuff. But anyway, so I got into heroin, and I'll never forget the first time I withdrew. I'll never forget that. It was scary, and it was like, wow. It was like, personally, I would never give anybody that advice that he gave me. That's pretty fucked up. But yeah, it's in fact, I'm gonna tell you right now, and whoever's watching this, it's a dead end road. Well, it's like a black hole, basically. You don't know what you're getting yourself into, and you forget about the rest of your life. I mean, you can forget about the rest of your life. You're fucked. If you get involved in opiate addiction, personally, from my own experience, you will be fucked. You will not be able to deal with anything else. You thought you dealt with monsters or demons, but personally, from my own experience, that's the biggest demon or monster I've ever faced in my life. Yeah.
It takes over. It becomes primary.
Yeah, it's like you remember like the comics, like the Black Spider-Man.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah, the
Yeah.
Black
Yeah.
Spider-Man. Remember how like the Black Spider-Man would just completely take over, and then he even lost control. That's kind of like what addiction on heroin is to me. Now, then I also got involved in shooting up, and that was worse. And later on, these little blue pills got came into the picture, and my dealer was like, "I can't get heroin no more, but I got these blue pills." And I didn't want them, but it was all that was available.
And when was that? Because when I got out and I got a rehab in like 2019.
Yeah.
And then sometime after that, I started hearing about the beans. I call them blues, but they're
yeah. Well, I call them blue. Everyone calls them blues, beans,
Yeah.
whatever. That sounds about right. Maybe 2019. Let me see,
Sometime after that.
2019. I would say approximately 2021,
Okay.
around there. Yeah. So approximately 2021. Yeah, 2021. It was the blues, and boy, let me tell you, the blues are something else. It's a different. It's like another planet. It's like, it's like if you want to use planets for an example, you'd say weed is one planet, heroin's another, and blues is another planet. So you go from planet to planet, you got these different highs. There's different psychologies behind the drugs, and there's different.
You want to go to this part?
Yeah, you get what. Yeah, it's cool. Show. So you get what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't find the words to express what I'm trying to say, or illustrate it the way I want to.
Mhm.
But what I'm saying is, when you deal with one drug, there's a certain type of experience you have with that drug, psychology, whatever, and the people, the way they act, the way they respond, the dangers that you get involved in
Mhm.
are different from the dangers you get involved with other drugs. Kind of like, have you probably heard a joke before where someone would say, "Well, I've never robbed a car for weed, and I've never went and did GTA for weed," you know. And by saying that, what I'm trying to say is that when I got involved with heroin, it was like I felt real like I became real cutthroat.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I was one of the biggest dirtbags, bro. I'd steal from my mom.
Yeah.
I sold her clothes, her work clothes. Like they know all about it. I've told my stories, but yeah, it's crazy. I needed it like my body needed food, bro.
I'm telling you,
You know what I mean?
I feel you. It's like, and
actually, I'm going to the shade or some shit.
Yeah, this word.
What do you want to do right here or in the shade? Like,
okay.
Right now, we're recording. So right now, I'm here with my friend Daniel from high school. Awesome. It's 2020.
Want to sit down?
5?
Want to sit down? 24.
Yeah. I'm just joking. 2024.
Yeah, 24.
We're here at Rodeo Park on 6th and Irvington. And we're talking about blues right now. Well, basically the main subject is what, addiction?
Yeah.
Addiction. But right now, during the course of this interview, I'm at the point where I'm out of stuff and I'm very uncomfortable. And I feel pretty bound. I feel pretty bound and owned by this drug, by this man-made drug that I personally believe was designed for population control and money, of course. When I am at the point in my life where I can't sit down with an old friend who I just ran into and do an interview with him because I need to get high. It's pretty serious to me.
That's
to the point where I know I'm really addicted.
that comes with the territory though of addiction, man. Like I smoked when I got up, before I ate, after I ate, before work, during work, after work.
Yeah, I just felt, even though I've always been addicted, I've always felt like I've had a handle on things.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like I don't care how big that bull is, I'm gonna grab it by the horns and maintain it. But when it comes to the fentanyl, it's embarrassing and it's hard to even talk. It's hard to illustrate or express myself. I get overwhelmed and maybe confused.
What would you say the difference between a Fetty habit versus age? Or the effects of it?
It's a whole new monster. It's different. It's not. Yeah, it's a whole new monster.
So how does it feel like seeing a friend from high school? Even though the last time I saw you, we were both in detox.
How does it feel?
Yeah.
It's a good feeling. It's a delight. It's an overwhelming good feeling.
Yeah.
Then again, I also get this feeling of disappointment. I feel extremely disappointed in myself. Because I can't maintain my composure or sit here and move forward without wanting to do a drug.
Mm-hmm.
I'm constantly battling with myself.
Do the beans wear off faster? Some people say like they wear off in like 2 to 3 hours or something like that. All right, nodding out on me. Nodding out on me, dog. Nodding out on me.
That's cool. Thank you.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, I just want you straight. You know what I mean? So what's a full day for you now?
Well, it's complicated.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's very simple. I don't know if that makes sense. But try being homeless and it will. I remember when I was younger, there was a real beautiful girl. And she liked me a lot. And everybody would tell me, hey, that girl likes you. I don't want to say her name, out of respect. But she was very beautiful. You know, a lot of you would love to get with her. And they would question me and say, how come you don't even try to talk to her? And I would look at them and say, I would go, she stinks. And they would laugh. And we'd all laugh and walk away. And this older guy pulls me to the side and he goes, hey bro, have you ever been homeless? And I told him no. Well, that's all he had to say. He didn't say anything else other than that. Later on in life, after I became homeless, I understood. It's tough being homeless. It'll take a toll on you. I don't care if you've been homeless for 10 years and you have skill, because it does take skill. Boy, does it take skill. It's very hard to maintain. It's very hard to do anything with the pressures that society applies. all these pressure. Society says you have to do this and do that and dress this way and look this way and do that. Otherwise, you're crazy. And to call you crazy is horrible. To call anybody crazy, I believe, is horrible. It's very dismissive.
Mm-hmm.
It's very you're shutting that person off. You're like,
demeaning.
Oh well, he's crazy. I don't want nothing to do with him. He's crazy.
He's not normal.
You don't even want to argue the fact. You period. You just said period. Permanent. You're done with that. You're gonna completely ignore whatever's going on with that person and not even acknowledge that they're a human being or what they're going through because they're crazy. Put them in a box. Go put them in a facility somewhere and let some nurses take care of them until they die. I don't know if I agree with that. I don't think I agree with that. And I don't think I have a solution.
Mm-hmm.
But I definitely don't agree with that. Can you cut it? Okay. So like this is right here, this clip is the ending of the video. So peace. And my message to you guys is you do the blues, you lose. No, I'm joking. No, for reals. What I'm saying to you is, if I can be of any inspiration, know this. Look at me now. What date was today's date?
Friday.
Friday what?
19th. April 19th.
Friday, April 19th. 2024. Okay. Look at me now. I'm going to be committed, and I'm going to change my life. Okay? Now, if I could be an inspiration to anybody, or spark some inspiration, God bless you. More power to you. Today is the day. Well, actually, it was yesterday, but today is a special day. I'm changing my life. Okay? So the point of this message is, look at me now. And when I call my friend up a few months from now, I want you to do a now and then. Is it now and then, here and then?
Mm-hmm. Follow-up interview.
Follow-up interview is like then and now, like before and after type shit, you know? So pay attention to the way I speak, to the way my skin looks, the way I take myself. Because when I'm sober and healthy, it's going to be a whole different person. And I'm going to be excited about life. And I'm going to value life. See, I remember learning in one of the rehab centers, they said, what do you value in life? Try life. Try valuing life. Because when it's over or when you figure shit out, it's going to be too late. I mean that. Peace and God bless.